I do more texting on the iPhone, but I still can't stand texting for the simple fact that it is so tedious to do on an iPhone or any phone. For example, I have fat fingers. I don't have the skinny, narrow fingers, and I have to turn this thing to landscape view in order to type on it with less typos than I do if I would do it in portrait. Now, the issue that I have with it is, hopefully they fix the autocorrect feature thing. Like when you're typing in something, and like I type in hell and it'll put heel, HE''LL instead of hell, and I really want to put hell in there, so that can be a little annoying. But back to what I was saying about the keyboard, is that when I'm trying to text on this thing, I can't use my thumbs at all. They're way too big, and it's nowhere near accurate. I have to use my pointer finger and actually type it out, and then I'll go back and read it and see, oh crap, I made a mistake, and I have to try to get the cursor. Which is another thing. Why is there no cursor? This is what I would love to see. This would make using the iPhone a lot better. Why is there no way to move the cursor like through the keyboard?
Double tap back and then gets me there, but
well, see, you double tap back
to where the spot I want to go to make a change.
Okay. You don't have to do that. I mean, you can hold where the error is. Hold down on the where they're at, and it'll show you a little magnifying glass with a little cursor. And it'll put it right where you want it, and you can back up.
It's just like you copy and paste. You use the same technique.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I learned something new today. Still for the people like me that have the fatter fingers or whatnot, or just really hate it versus a physical keyboard.
I think the button. I mean, you gotta remember, screen's gonna be bigger, so the buttons are gonna be a lot bigger.
I think once you actually see the iPad and see how fast you can type in the sensor, I think you probably in the long run.
The main thing is go to Apple Store and play with it. I know as soon as the 60 days, as soon as that Wi-Fi model is up, I'm gonna be at the Apple Store playing with it just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Do I think I want to get it right now? No, I think I want to wait maybe another iteration or so to see, what happens. But things like Flash and stuff, that can all be pushed through a patch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But same thing with the websites. There's some banking websites that won't support without Flash anymore. I mean, and people that like me on the go want to check not only your email, but your bank account, any other website that you go to, you can't.
Yeah.
So I've got some applications on my phone that I can actually go straight to because they offer it. But if they don't, and I can't pull it up on my phone, I still have to use my, go to a computer and do it.
Yeah.
That's kind of irritating because I do everything on the go. I can do everything on my phone. So I think adding the Flash will be a big jump up.
Yeah. Now that's the other thing too, is that speaking from a designer's perspective, this is making it harder for us to be able to design a website that encompasses all mediums. One of the biggest problems we have as designers is Internet Explorer. Yes, Microsoft likes to think they invented the wheel on the web design, but no, they didn't. So we're starting to see a blur, finally, in web browsers. Even though Internet Explorer is still a piece of crap, 8 still has a lot of ways to go. As far as coding goes, you're starting to see that you can use some of the same codings, less hacks on Internet Explorer to make it do what it's supposed to do, and more support for common things like Flash, da-da-da-da-da. And now here's Apple saying, we're not going to support Flash because of this, this, and this. And whatever reason, the customer really doesn't care, in my opinion. I know as a customer, in my opinion, I wouldn't care. All I know is that I would like it to work on my device. But at the same time, I will agree with Matt on the fact that it's not a deal breaker for me on this device. I know what it's for. I know that in the future, it probably will be different. They'll probably say, okay, we're going to come to an agreement on how this is going to go, and then a software patch will fix it, and it'll be done. Or somebody will hack it. I mean, there's already a JavaScript workaround that allows Flash to play on an iPhone, but it's a little buggy. It does allow Flash to play on the iPhone, and it's pretty neat, but only if you have that JavaScript patch on your website. And, as a designer, I'm not about to go sitting here patching every website I have so it works on an iPhone. I could care less. that's like saying that the iPhone is the major device to view the web, and that's just not a true statement. But I think eventually Flash will be supported on the iPhone. I just think it's a matter of time and cutting through all the political BS that they're going through right now. So, as far as you're concerned, Dougie, I guess we'll wrap this up.
Carlos, what are you playing right now, man?
Playing Rock Band 2 right now, actually. I'm addicted to that thing.
Yeah.
Drums and guitar.
What's your favorite songs to play on there?
Oh, crap. And Justice for All. I can beat that on expert guitar. Learning how to do that on expert drums. It's hard. But that has to be my favorite song to play. And I couldn't mention any more right now. It's just so many.
Yeah. I guess if I was playing when I play Rock Band, my favorite songs on there right now are pretty much any of the 30 Second Samars or Breaking Benjamins that are on there. When I went on there a couple weeks ago and saw Breaking Benjamin, I almost jumped up and down in my apartment. I love their music, and 30 Second Samars, same as well. But as far as what you're playing right now, Dougie, what are you playing right now?
I'm playing Borderlands a lot. I mean, we're playing it together. So, yeah. That's a pretty good time. I actually just started playing the first Mass Effect. I know I'm way behind the power curve on that. And I've actually had it for like a year and never put it in. Started playing this today, and I'm at like a level 5 so far. It's a really good time.
Yeah, and I'm also playing Borderlands with Matt a lot. We're kind of going through the co-op campaign, and I've already beaten the game on my second playthrough, but I've started a new game with him. Other than that, we switch between Borderlands and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 a lot. So, if you ever want to get on us on there, we'll put our gamer tag names on the credits, and you can find us on Xbox Live almost every day. So,
Yeah.
As far as
my name's Matt. You can find me on Facebook as Matthew Dougie or Twitter at Technology, TECHKNOLOGY. You can check out my blog at www.technology/blog or technologytagblog.com.
All right. Carlos?
I'm on Facebook. Look up Carlos. Last name Brand.
I'm Daniel Yearwood. You can find me on Facebook by that name. And you can also find me on Twitter as HTKnowledge, all one word. And you can also find me on Envision Prototype. That's my professional blog. And that's www.envisionprototype.com/blog. Like I said, all these tidbits of data will be at the end in the credits. So if you're not understanding how to get to our stuff, we'll have it there for you at the end. On a final note, too, movies. Not really a lot is playing right now as far as great movies. What was the last great movie you saw, Carlos?
I actually went and saw Book of Eli. That wasn't that bad. It's completely different from what I thought it was going to be, so I recommend that one. But the last great movie I had to go see, I actually enjoyed Avatar, the 3D version IMAX. You're gonna go see it.
Yeah,
IMAX 3D.
Yeah, I think that would be mine too. I really enjoyed that movie a lot. For some reason, I want to see Zombieland again. That movie is just all good times for me. I really like that movie, and the cameo that was in there shocked me. Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah. So, what about you, man?
Avatar. You say?
Yeah, I mean, you're really gonna have a hard time, I think, topping that one.
Alice in Wonderland's coming out.
Oh yes, 3D. Alice in Wonderland, man. I know me and Matt have been talking about that to extent. What about you, Carlos? You want to see it too?
Yes. I'm a kid at heart. Love to play video games.
Yeah. And
read the book. Amazing book. And the Disney movie, although it was great, didn't do it justice. So I'm just willing to see what is going to happen.
Now, I wonder how many people know this. This is not the original Alice in Wonderland. This is going to be, she goes back for the second time. This is not the first time she goes back. She's actually going back again. And I think what the plot is that the queen has taken over the whole land and she's ruling it like a tyrant or whatever. And the Mad Hatter is wanting Alice to come back and help save the day, I guess. I'm guessing that from the previews that I've seen. I'm excited because Johnny Depp's in it, and I love him as an actor. I think he's a great actor, and he's a little eccentric, but I think that's what makes him a good actor. Dougie, how do you feel about Alice in Wonderland?
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right, well, that's our show for today. You've been a great audience, and we hope to see you again on the next one. Take care, and we're out.
Later.
Come on, Coda girl. She my Coda girl, yeah. To my Coda girl, yo. Tell him. To be the keys underneath her fingertips. Her class makes her brother back waffle wanna flip. And be number one on a link list and get a call back. I'm in all caps. Feels like my first hello world. What it is to run with a Coda girl. And it ain't hard to like how she writes with a pretty interface.